Hey, welcome back. I'm Michael Janda. I'm here today to talk to you about finding clients using connectors. This was like an epiphany that I had while I was growing my agency. I'm going to share it with you inside of this lesson. Let's dig in. So this was roughly about 2007 or so. I was about 5 years into growing my agency. We had doubled our billings a couple years in a row. We were one of the fastest growing small businesses in my state, and things were just rocking. And one day I was sitting in the office with one of my key employees. We started talking about the origin of the agency and how it had grown over those 5-6 years that we had been grinding on it. And I got up to the blank dry erase board and I started mapping out the first few clients that I had and who they had referred to me to become new clients, and then who those clients had referred to me to become new clients. And I started to build out this kind of genealogy tree on this dry erase board. And I'm going to show you this exercise here. It was like the first client was Tina. These are just made up names, but Tina. And Tina referred us to Dan, and Dan referred us to Sarah. And I just started creating this referral tree that started to look something like this that I have on the screen right here. It was the map of all of the clients that we had ever worked with at the time and where those clients came from. And what started to become apparent to me was this epiphany, that some of the clients were responsible for many referrals. There were certain people, like you can see here in this chart, George referred us to 6 different clients. Now, of those 6 different clients, only one of them, Patrick, referred us to any other clients. He referred us to 5 different people. And you can see that Brian referred us to one, Jill, and Jill referred us to Jeff, and Jeff referred us to Stephanie, and then we found another person who referred us to many people, 5 more people. Now, these are, again, all fake names just to save privacy of the people that we worked with. But the point of this is that these people who referred us to many people were the connectors. They were the connectors that love to go and connect you with other people. Now, connectors are people who know a lot of people and are happy to put relationships together. Oh, hey, you know George? George does something like that. George is a video guy and you're a video guy. Let me introduce you to George. Or, hey, I know another illustrator. You're an illustrator. Let me introduce you to Sally, the other illustrator that I know. This is what connectors do. Now, when I mapped this genealogy tree out of clients, I didn't know at the time, but I read the book, The Tipping Point. Now, Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell, a super, super interesting book that delves into this idea of connectors and how connectors match people up around the world through their relationships. This is a quote from the book. These people who link us up with the world, who introduce us to our social circles, these people on whom we rely on more heavily than we realize are connectors. People with a very special gift of bringing people together. So these connectors are who you are looking for in your creative business. And these connectors are the key to finding exponential growth in your business. Now, connectors, this is how we do it. We got to identify every single person that we work with. Where did these people come from? How did they hear about us? Start making your own org chart or genealogy tree of the people that you've worked with. Where did they come from? Map it out. And you're going to find, most likely, because this is the way it is with almost every creative, that relationships and referrals are the key to so much work. don't be surprised if you find that it's just a big referral chart of somebody you knew at the start who referred you to somebody else, who referred you to somebody else, and then your business started growing that way. So step number 1, we're going to map out all the relationships that we have with clients and where they came from. And then go and identify who those connectors are. Who are the people who refer you to multiple people? Those are the people that you need to focus on. You need to make sure that you keep your relationships strong with those connectors. Now, I'm a big advocate of relationship marketing and keeping relationships strong with every client that you have, but especially focus on the connectors, the people who refer you to multiple people. I used a customer relationship management software called Pipedrive, a CRM. Now, Pipedrive was a great, simple to use, affordable tool, and this is where I manage the relationships at my agency. Now, I didn't use Pipedrive until later on, probably the last half of my agency run, we were using a CRM like Pipedrive. So if you're interested in a paid solution to tracking your client relationships and identifying your connectors, you can use something like Pipedrive. Take a look at it. But if you don't want to spend any money at all, then just pull out a Google Sheet. It's free. Just make a spreadsheet of all the people that you work with. Identify in another column, where did they come from? Who referred you to that person that turned into a client for you? And then mark those ones that are connectors. As you start to realize that some of these people connect you to multiple people, mark those people as connectors and pay special attention to them. Make sure you keep that relationship strong with those connector people. Okay, so the summation of this is that you're going to find that connectors are inside of your relationship tree that generates client opportunities for you. If you have yet to find a connector, don't worry. Not all is lost. You will find one someday. The goal is to stay in business long enough until you find some connectors, and those connectors can start referring you to new opportunities so that you can grow and have those exponential growth moments. Now, connectors are the key to exponential growth at your agency, to going from you to maybe multiple employees, or to you being a starving freelancer, to having more work than you know what to do with. A lot of the key to that is finding those connectors who are going to connect you to multiple different client opportunities. All right, I hope this lesson helps you find more clients and understand the dynamic of relationship marketing and how these connectors can open the doors for you at a lot of different places. I saw it in my business. It led to a lot of awesome client opportunities for me, and I hope it helps you. Thanks a lot. We'll see you again soon. The Ultimate Freelance course is a suite of 6 full-blown courses, 174 lessons, over 40 hours of video content, and more than 60 downloadable contracts, proposals, templates, systems, and tools that you can use to run your creative business. Check out the full list of more than 60 downloadable proposals, contracts, templates, tools by visiting theultimatefreelancecourse.com.